There's no, the car's not in the title, but I have a route that I'm going, so honestly it doesn't really matter if you know the type of the car, I don't think, because it's pretty obvious. I'm doing a bit of what type of car it is now, off-roading, so yeah. This is going to be an off-road car. Now you're probably thinking, well, I don't know how you're going to get an off-road car when there's hardly any decent ones. That's because this one is a bit of an expensive one. And it's like, it's not the most expensive one in the whole of like off-road cars. It's just an off-roader that I really want. And I have a specific wrap and stuff that I want to put on it, so I'm going to be driving down to the off-road dealership right now, and you might be able to tell the price. This is how much money I have, 159,000. So just be thinking about my money and be thinking about potentially what cars I could be buying. I mean, if you guess it right, this will be amazing. Just like, honestly. I mean, obviously people are going to take advantage of that though. I'll just say, yeah, I definitely guessed that one. But anyways, yeah, let me just show you what car we're going to be buying. So, oh crap, do not kill yourself in this. Oh. Alright, so we're at the off-road dealership. So, let's find the car that I'm wanting to buy. Could it be the Porsche? Oh, no, it's going to be a G-Wagon, okay? I know this sounds a bit strange, okay? But I'm going to be getting a G-Wagon. I'm buying this car because, I've seen it and I can tell you the story basically. So it was a really long story, but basically I'll make it short for you. Me and my friend, Will, otherwise known as Plugging Gamer, go sub to him, basically, we were on a multiplayer session, and this one guy came up to us and just started Will was driving down the highway and he smacked into this G-Wagon, right? So this G-Wagon guy gets really annoyed and just starts chasing Will. I hit the other G-Wagon and the Land Rover, and then we literally had two G-Wagons and a Land Rover chasing us all the way around the map. So we literally had to just be chased around the map that whole time. It was so funny because we were literally just sat there and we didn't even know what we were going to do. So I have a specific design I'm going to be doing. I have watched some videos, but it's not specifically the same as a certain video. It's just me doing my own thing, but it's just some parts of the car are similar to others people's designs, because some people might actually have the same things. So, alright. So the license plate I'm going to do as a Speed Hunter's blue. Need for Speed actually blue. We're going to make that like that, and we're going to make the reg we're going to make the reg that faster. Now, if you guys have played this game before, you might know where that's from. I hope you guys actually do, because that would be sick if you do. But obviously some people might not have played this game too much, so they're just looking at it. But yeah. I'm going to stick with those default ones. We've got the trunk lid. We're just going to stick with the Mercedes ones. I mean, I don't really see what's wrong with that. That just looks dumb on this car, I think. Not tail lights. Gonna put as those ones, and alright, we don't even know what the paint is yet. I'm looking at is the best one for like so I'm doing this similar to the one that was already in the game, so if you guys can remember any of the missions, then you might know which type of like when this was off. I like the off-road ones as they are. I'm gonna keep the Mercedes ones. We're gonna go and make sure everything is the same. Yep, right, so now for the wrap. So when I was thinking about wraps for this car, I was either wanting a gold one like this, which is why I've got the gold rims, because I think that's what I'm going to go for. I was going to go for this gold, or I was going to go for a Jurassic Park one. Because this was actually in the game, if you didn't know. It was like a car that was just there, so I just wondered if I could potentially like make it like one that I wanted. So I think I'm going to go with the gold. The rims look fine. Obviously the parts aren't really that high yet because I haven't really done too much upgrading to them. But it's actually pretty cool because this car actually has like a specific thing. So we're gonna put air suspension on there. That seems a bulky horn. This is a pretty bulky car, so what I'm trying to do is make it as close to like specific stuff as I can, because there's no point in me just this car. Let me just sort some stuff out. The golden G-Wagon. What's the gold underglow? I'm just going to put orange because that's the closest we can really get to gold. Right, so here is going to be the car. This is what it's going to look like. We're going to take it out for a test drive. Just see if I like the gold colour. If I don't, we're going to be changing it. Because it doesn't really matter anyway, to be honest. I'm probably just going to make it another colour if I don't like it. I just say... I mean, it seems alright, doesn't it? I mean, what could possibly go wrong with this? I'll check these comments now. I know things, but I don't like the gold. Yeah, I know. It was just what I'm trying to do, Will, is like, I can't figure out if I should have it like the one, you know, that you steal on that mission. Because, I mean, like, it looks alright, but it's too shiny, and then it's like, I'm making it a gold car, but it's going to be a gold car off-road. And you won't really want an off-roader to be gold, I don't think. So... We're just gonna completely scrap the whole gold idea. We're gonna go in for potentially my other one, which was a Jurassic Park. Because there are Jurassic Park wraps for the car, so we'll just go for that. Probably just take a look at some specific stuff, because I do have some ideas. But I'm just going to change some stuff about the car, because if I'm doing this, then there's going to be a specific thing. Will, I know you don't like that. I know you don't like the what is it? I know you don't like the the smokes, but we need them. Right, so the paint, I'm just going to go into these ones, and down here somewhere, as you can see, you can already see Jurassic Park ones, like here. Here's the one where, I mean, if you guys can remember in the movie, the first, like, Jurassic Park, they were getting crushed and killed. Oh my god, Will, this is the guy. This is the rap. Basically, how we were getting chased by those two G-Wagons, this is what one of the guy's cars was. It was this. Like, this camo, at least. Now, it's a G-Wagon, so I don't want it to be looking too weird, because if you think about it, you're not going to have some giant... I mean, to be honest, you're not going to have some giant Oreo flipping... Oh my god, bro, what is on the front of my car right now? Oh my gosh. They've proper messed up the G-Wagon with that. That better not be a popular one, because it just looks ridiculous. Oh, there it is, there it is. Yes, found it. Right. So this is the Jurassic Park, like, thing that I was on about. Like the Mercedes ones, we'll just make them... Could we make them red? We can make them red. Let's get the red colour then. Should we change the chrome? Should we make it like a... more of a sensible one? Like that. There we go. So that is basically the G-Wagon. Now, sorry, I'm tired. This is basically what the car looks like. I don't really like these cars are really specific. Will, you probably don't know this because you've never had, I don't think you've ever had a G-Wagon. But these cars actually only go to level 300. They don't go they don't go 399. Their maximum level is their maximum level is 300. So they don't even have like a specific one. So you have to sort of do that. I actually missed a visual that I just noticed. It was the exhaust. There was one that I saw last night that I really did like. It was this one, wasn't it? Was it, or was it that? Was it? It was either that one, or it was this one. Which looks better? This one, or this one? Well, we'll buy them both, and then I can just switch between them. So basically, I think what we're going to do now is we're going to take the G-Wagon out. To be honest, I'm thinking about changing the car again. I'm honestly, because the G-Wagon is a specific car that's like sort of hard to get a full-on decent wrap for and stuff. So it'll probably just keep switching. And if you see the G-Wagon different, that's probably why, because I've been thinking about stuff. And I've decided to change it. Obviously this car will go way faster off-road because it is an off-road one. Most people do like doing runners though, you know, runner cars. They actually make the G-Wagon runner. But to be honest, I feel like it's, no offense to those people, but I kind of feel like the G-Wagon is too bulky for that. The G-Wagon is just too bulky for being a runner car in my opinion. You know, the one that Jess is in, like when she destroys the cops, so yeah. I mean, I know it's bulky and it can do a job, but it's like, it's just that little bit too thing. And it's kind of overwhelming, you know, like the size of the car. So, yeah. Me and Will also came here yesterday, but this is where they just give up on us because literally they just got so bored of chasing us around. Yeah, so, yeah. Wait a minute. Hold up. The video that I was watching yesterday must be an old one, because if you look at where it says Mercedes AMG, below it, that bar goes all the way to 399. Ah, right, okay then. Right, it must be. It must be able to do it then. I didn't think it could. I thought it could only go to that specific level, because I was watching a guy last night, and that was the highest he could go. Like, he couldn't go any higher. I mean, he didn't even reach that actual level. He was just sort of looking around at stuff. It already feels better, I can tell you that much. Ooh, we got a 95. Any higher than 95? 97, but it does put some stats down. Try and get it to 200. Oh, right, okay, we're gonna stick at this level then. That would actually be a really nice part, but it puts the car down a lot. Right. So the car has now been upgraded more, and the G-Wagon is looking better already. Maybe, I don't really know, to be honest, because... Alright, we're gonna have to stick at this level then. So basically what was happening was, we were just on the airfield and then one of us crashed into one, and then that's how the chase sort of gave way, and that's how we sort of started being chased. But surprisingly, to say they are off-road cars, these cars are actually pretty good off, like, on the road. But what I like about these cars is, because the car's so big, the hood you can actually see, like, a lot of it, so it's like a chunkier hood, so it feels even more, like, realistic than any of the other cars, in my opinion. Its top speed is 169 miles an hour right now. Not too high, but for an off-roader on the road, it's going like 150, so pretty close to the top speed. Obviously it can really easily probably hit the top speed on that, but as we upgrade it, it'll probably be able to hit, like, I would say the fastest it's probably going to get off-road is like 180. I mean, no, not off-road, I mean on the road. I think it's going to hit 180 at tops. Because, I mean, it'd be getting a bit ridiculous if an off-roader could hit, like, 200 miles an hour on, like, a specific thing. It just sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? So, yeah. Heading off back to the garage. I'm thinking about maybe doing some more things to it, because maybe some revisuals just to take a look and show off the car a bit now. You know, I don't like the rat. Oh gosh, this video is going to be so weird, because it's literally just going to be me the whole way through. Can't, like, not being able to... Okay, this is the Yeti, which, if you don't know what that is, that's Logan Paul's thing. That's why the Maverick sign is on the top of the car. Okay. So one of the things I was also thinking about was this. This is like what I mean. It's like a muddy, like, war type thing. Will, tell me if you like this. Because it's like a muddy war car. Because these cars are actually similar to the cars that were used in the war, because they were like a lot. Obviously, they were way more heavily armored, but as of right now, they're pretty solid. So this is basically the same design, just with a big stripe of black, which I don't really like. I like the Yeti better, but not because it's Logan Paul, just because it's not got that big black stripe down it. The only downside is it has a Maverick on the top of it, which is pretty annoying. Unless this was what they were using. You know, something that I've been thinking about actually, that I've not thought about yet, is, oh my god, is that the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine? It is. That's funny. Right, because the funny thing about the Mystery Machine is it actually has that spare wheel on the back, so it fits it perfectly. What I was on about was, there is like a SWAT thing, and this car is pretty bulky, so I would say it's bulky enough to be a SWAT vehicle. But what I think I'm going to do is take this matte black colour and add some of my own decals to it. So I know this sounds a bit thing because you're like, well, why don't you just get a custom one that it's done for you? But it's because I feel that I can do what I want to do better than some people, because obviously I'm in control of what goes on the car and what doesn't. So we're going to be adding a what? Right there, and we're going to make it a bit bigger if I can. Forgotten the buttons of this. Alright, so we got the SWAT up there. We're gonna add another SWAT one, and this one is actually gonna go on the roof. We're gonna make it bigger like that, and then we're gonna add that on there, and then you got another SWAT sticker, and we're just gonna add like some more decals, but they're not gonna be words. They're gonna be like sort of like just patterns potentially. I don't know. We've got to try and figure something out, because I want one that's like a not too crazy, but just stuff that would go on that you could potentially put, like this one. I like that. But that's not going to go on there. That's going to just be way smaller than that. I don't know why that's like that. I was going for like half the car is filled already, so hello to the 3 viewers if I can find. Alright, okay, so yeah. Right, I just got another comment, so I'm just gonna check. Oh gosh, my thing is breaking in half. I think it. Oh no, it wasn't another comment. I thought I saw another comment. It was just because someone started watching, so then it sort of thinged it. Right, add a decal, zeros. Oh, you know what we could do? Get rid of this. I don't like this now. Delete. Add. I was thinking about potentially adding here a pattern that's like rusty. Do they have one of those? They do. They do have rusty patterns. Oh, right, okay. Well, I mean, that was pretty decent, but I'll probably just mess around with it off camera. And plus I've been doing this for quite a while now, so probably just going to end it here. Anyways, I hope you all did enjoy this little video. Sorry about that. And I will see you all on the next one. Come on, controller. Bye bye.